All right, so it has been quite a long time since I've done any workshop stuff updates, so here we go. Drive shafts ready to be sold, be sent. They already paid for. You just have to send them to the customers. These are the last pair of the old hybrid shafts we had, and they were obviously not as strong as those. Blah blah, and we don't produce them anymore. But nothing about this. I've been busy, too busy making these wiring looms. There's many of them. There's one here, there's one there, there's one there, there's another one in a box, there's one in a process here, but this is VR5 one. And do you remember when I said, oh yeah, okay, I can make the wiring looms because, yeah, it makes sense? Wrong decision. Everyone wants the wiring loom. I mean, honestly, since the last video, 90% of jobs I was doing in this workshop was just wiring looms. You know, so I had to come up with a solution because I just cannot copy. I'm on my own in a workshop. I cannot do development. I can do mechanical stuff and wiring looms. Wiring looms, they take ages to make, and you have to be precise. You have to test them. We specifically have this, the engine, complete working engine, just to test the wiring looms. But it took all the time. So I came up with another idea, but that's another day. It's going to be much easier. A little bit cheaper, a little bit easier, a little more convenient for everyone. They don't have to send me the wiring looms anymore. Very soon this is going to be available. We're talking about a few weeks time, so that's great. However, the biggest news today, well, you know, all of this started from this car, the Frog. But the Frog started with the 1.9 TDI conversion. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. It started with the K24 conversion turbo, but it didn't like the way it fitted, didn't like the parts for the conversion, all that stuff. The complication that comes with it was horrible. It's like, no, this could be much, much easier. And then, as a joke, we put 1.9 TDI in it, and we loved it because it was 240 brakes, a lot of torque, it was very good fun, not much fuel used. That was obviously a prototype. And then we got involved with someone who wasn't as good of remapping as he was claiming, and we wasted so much time, blah blah blah. Instead of building the 1.9 to the huge bar, very nice, we just was like, okay, I can't have this anymore. I don't have anyone to map it, so there's no point for me to proceed in that direction. And I've sold my prototype, set up engine, gearbox and everything to a person which just came back to do a couple of improvements, updates, which is here. So who remembers the 1.9, my old setup? Obviously I removed the battery because I have to do some work on it, but imagine the battery is still there. It's still a mess because since then we improved so much. There's half of this pipe here are unnecessary. They don't have to be there. Actually 3/4 of the stuff, so this could be much cleaner. But just see the engine position. You see the alternator, which is there, very easy to access, the engine, the turbo, the exhaust system, everything. It's just, it makes me want another one. Well, look at these clamps. You know these clamps, they're not for sale, right? Well, look at that. Obviously, this thing has some hard time. You can see it, yeah? But they're still nice and crispy. Crispy, actually, it's not crispy. They have to be nice and soft. And you can still move them because they have movement inside them. And there you go. They're still there. It's been over a year now. So they're great, but no, you cannot buy them. I only put them on with the belts that we make. So if you see them on the car, it means that I actually have done the job. The belt, not someone else. So yeah, this is not a great one because this is again my prototype one, so I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, look at that reinforcement for the downpipe not to move with the vibrations. So obviously this is not as good, as clean as it should be when the customers obviously bring the cars over, because this was my own, you know, and it has been sold for pennies really. Because of that, but nevertheless everything is functional. As a matter of fact, this guy used this car daily. The only problem is the guy with the map here messing him around, and this is not running the map he was before. He promised he was gonna map it. He removed the map, put the base map, and disappeared. So this guy is running bigger turbo, injector is good for 240 brakes, and is running standard map. Shame, massive shame. But hey, it is what it is. Hopefully you can find someone to remap it properly, because yeah. Anyways, let me do some work on it, and I just wanted to show you. This is kind of sentimental. I really want to make another one, 1.9, like 400-500 brakes, twin turbo compound setup with a Scania turbo. Like we supposed to do. We had everything. We had the exhaust manifold, we had the turbos, and the gearbox was ready for it, the clutch and everything. And then we got disappointed by the old mapping guys, so we abandoned that. And then we just went forward with 1.8 and the VR engines because that's where the business is. Not many people want the 1.9, which it's great. I want one as well. I want one again. Where the Frog now is serving as a prototype car, as a development car. So, well, we'll see. Anyways, this is it. Oh, the VR6. This is the VR6 is gonna go in the car in about a few weeks' time, and the whole car is gonna be for sale because there is a lot of people asking, well, you're providing the service, like you're selling all the stuff, you provide the service of drive in, drive out, blah blah. But what about cars? Because some people are not patient, they just want to tune up, buy the car already converted, all done, all nice and fresh, and drive off. So we started doing that as well. So the first one is going to be now the 1.8, about 270 to 80 brakes, standard engine, just a basic remap. Obviously the exhaust, the standard, all nice and performance parts. So that one there, and then the second one is gonna be standard VR6 with the base remap, where base as non-turbo NA. I think they make 280 brakes, close to 300, 350. I don't know. It depends which version of VR6 is. We see how much power this is gonna make, but this is just a clean up, tidy up, remove the stuff is no need to be there. In MR2 without conversion kit, and it's gonna be for sale. So someone can grab an MR2 already converted to the VR6 engine. I think it's good. Yeah, it's a good option. There's another one there, but Steve is gonna tell you everything about it. So yeah, see you soon.